Geldof,
Sam,
it really is. It really is.
It really is.
What are you doing
You told
here?
me you had one of these albums.
It's my favourite. I play it all the time.
I know. I just wanted to give you another one free there, you know. It's
very, very sweet.
Just so you can misconstrue the songs I sing as well, like Richard. Yeah.
And it was a great song, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't you love it?
Yeah. You can tell this is Sam's method of acting here. Did you notice the enthusiasm in his voice? You know, it's sort of the Keanu Reeves school. Have you had Dracula out here yet?
Keanu Reeves, yeah, I'm a great follower of his.
Did you? Have you had Dracula here yet?
Yes.
Wasn't Keanu fantastic?
No.
Did you like his English accent? I thought it was excellent, Sam, and I think you should maybe take some pointers, especially when you impersonate a dinosaur in your new film. Isn't that it?
No, I've been playing with dinosaurs.
You
and
have.
They've been playing with me.
This is the film Jurassic Park,
Oh.
which cost, or so my things say, $100 million.
No. It was...
You got $100 million.
They spent it all on the dinosaurs and nothing on me. No, it was. This is Steven Spielberg's new film,
Yeah.
and in which I played the lead, and it features me and some other actors, and Jeff Goldblum and Laura Dern, and some wonderful dinosaurs, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
And where did you do this?
Kauai and in Los Angeles.
But you're always working. I mean, it must be. Yeah, I mean, other actors must get sick of you working all the time. I mean, you do.
You work like a dog too. You've got 2 bands.
Yeah.
You go around the world talking to everybody. Now you're reduced to us. Why are you here? I mean, is it really you, or is it really Steve Vizard with a rubber mask? Or is it? Maybe it's a really good, facelift.
It is.
Great facelift.
It is.
Steve.
I mean, his
Look like a rock and
ratings,
roll star.
frankly, are dipping horrendously. And I was offered a fortune to come on and humiliate myself, and I thought, well, I may as well do that, get some wedge, and also, I mean, because it's the only way I can actually get to play songs in Australia. It's like sort of, well, I'll come on and host your show if you could, But we're going to show a bit of the Jurassic Park clip in a moment, but I mean, every time I go into the video shop, back in Chelsea, there's a whole row of Sam Neill movies in there, and like you were moaning to me, you're moaning to me that you're surprised that anybody sees your films. I mean, why is that? I mean, have you got the same moan as I have about records? Is that it?
But your records sell well.
Well, what your movies don't. Is that why you didn't get the 100 million and the dinosaurs did? I mean, Elizabeth Taylor, I want to talk about shagging scenes because I did a movie once called Number One where I had to, simulate knobbing with Alison Steadman. And I thought, like, it would be horrendous because I actually don't like people to see me in my undies. I refused to take my undies off for this scene. They had a long tracking shot, and so I had to, they said, Les Blair was the director, said, okay, Bob, start shagging now. And and stop, and they take the old, the old tape, and they sort of go up to your knob and go back in to get it in focus. But they kept doing it 4 or 5 or 6 times. Well, the first time I did get a stonker, actually. But But after that, I sort of got bored. And I remember Elizabeth Taylor, because I was quite hung up about this, and Elizabeth Taylor said, when she was asked, did she object if men got a hard-on when she was doing a love scene, and she said, I don't know whether to be more insulted if they do or if they don't. Now, quite obviously, I mean, if a man got a hard-on with you, it might be a little strange. But, I mean, how do you deal with it? I mean, especially now that you've got your wife out the back who's a makeup artist. I mean, does she come on and swab you if things get a little heated or what?
Well, I had this scene with Meryl Streep once where we were doing The Business, and I didn't know her at all. And so I'm on top of Meryl, I'm 3 inches away from her face, and we don't know each other at all. I'm very scared of her because she's Meryl Streep, after all. And so when we're shooting The Business, I thought the only way I can do this is, because it would be embarrassing to actually, you know, use a bit of friction in the loins. And so I didn't want to actually grind her. So if you look at it, it's completely unrealistic because I'm sort of going, I'm kind of sort of going like that, and you can tell there's no sort of that at all.
But if you're methoding away, don't you have to do it really?
I'm not a method.
I know, but I mean, and Meryl got a lot of her voice coaching from Keanu Reeves, I believe. And yeah. But I mean, do they, like the method actors? I mean, they have to become the part, you know, sort of thing. Do they?
Yeah, it's boring, isn't it? It's really tedious. I hate that.
But do they do it? Do you know that?
Well, you know,
Come on, give us the dirt. God, don't have me to drag it out.
But you'd know better than me. You know a lot of these people.
Well, let's go to a clip of Sam now giving one to a dinosaur who's really Meryl Streep in disguise.
The first discovery was made in the spring of 1990. From a mine in South America came a piece of amber containing the fossilized remains of a prehistoric mosquito. One of many that had fed upon the blood of dinosaurs. From the DNA in that blood, science was able to recreate those giants. And for the first time, man and dinosaur shared the earth. It happened at a place called Jurassic Park.
Apparently they've already done that. They've got the DNA from dinosaurs and replicated them, and they call them Bill Keating and Paul Hewson. But I did. Apparently they actually can now take the DNA from extinct animals, and they are trying to put them together once they work out their DNA genome.
I think it's...
Which is quite cute, isn't it, to have these lumbering vegetarians, well, Richard really, you know, going around the place, you know.
You've got a vegetarian band, haven't you? What's it called?
No, they were called the Vegetarians of Love, but this time they're called the Happy Clubsters. See, Happy Club, and they're called that. Thanks for that one, Sam. I needed us to get in there. I did, you know, talking of the method, I did a movie with Alan Parker once called The Wall, which is, quite frankly, probably the most stupid film I've ever seen. But there is a part where I had to really become an eyebrow. I had to sort of shave it off, and for that moment I was that eyebrow. Here's this bit. Check this out. Give me some pointers here. They promised me that they grow back, and there was a bit of a balls up, as you can see, you know, it missed, you know, sort of thing.
I remember when you were making that film, we were both working at Pinewood at the same time.
That's right, what were you doing?
I used to see you at lunch in a dressing gown with nothing on underneath.
Freezing?
Yeah.
That's because I was in this, they made me be in this swimming pool, and I can't swim. And Alan Parker wouldn't believe me, so he threw me in, and, you know, I became the swimming pool, literally. And then they hauled me out, and it was very embarrassing. Because I couldn't swim, they had to find somebody to keep me up. So they put me in Superman's bodysuit, you know, the thing that he could fly in. Only it was much too big for me, so I had to fit into the Superwoman's bottom. You know, and that's what kept me up in the thing. Before we come back, we'll be talking more to Sam and Richard. In the meantime, we're going to a commercial.